Hey YouTube, I am back again. If this is your first time here, my name is Diamond and this is Diamond's Budget. I am an all cash, zero-based budgeter trying to be the best me and become debt free. Sorry, you guys. If that sounds like something you're interested in, please like, comment, and subscribe and join the Cash Stuffing family. Don't forget to follow me over on Instagram at diamonds_budget. The end of August is quickly approaching and I have a due date for my credit card of August 31st, and I need to make sure that I get all of this paid for before the due date. So that's what we're going to focus on today, and I'm just going to do a quick little review of what I have spent for the last, I'd say probably the last week. So we start here August 12th, and we got some kids clothes. I did use my so even though I used my credit card, I put it on Afterpay, so I did not spend the full $226, but I did already pay the $52.70, and I put a little note right here and said paid, so I would remember basically. And then my daughter also ordered a backpack from Amazon, $32. We also already paid that. And then the next day, August 13th, we did a car wash for $15. And then I think I was at a half a tank and decided to put some gas in there so it didn't. My theory is to try to fill my gas tank up when it's at the halfway mark, so I'm not spending so much money when it's all the way empty. Still ended up spending $60.60. Moving on, I paid for my diapers and wipes, and I did give my friend cash, so we didn't use the credit card for that. And I wrote a little note here for paid. Then my daughter needed a little makeup that I grabbed from Target for $5.49. Then I went ahead and got a couple sets of queen size sheets for $29. And then I got some paper plates for $10.99. Then the next day, on August 14th, which I was not prepared for, but apparently I'm still being charged for Apple Music, which is $9.99. I don't even use Apple Music, so I need to cancel this. And then I bought another 99-cent game on the iPad. And then we go down here, August 15th is when the real drama started happening here. I wrote it in red because it's debt, and it was unbudgeted, and I really should not have used my credit card for this, but I had a outstanding balance that was due for $80.42 at Klarna. And then I also had a debt payment that I was sent an email about, and it was $25. So this is where things start getting a little tricky when you have a credit card, because the point of having your credit card is to use it for things that are already budgeted for, so you can turn around and pay it. Now you start getting in the red zone when you're using your credit card and you don't have cash to pay it back. And that's where a lot of people run into problems, and they have a month there's a balance that is rolling over, which is what we don't want, because that's where the interest payments start coming in. So I wrote this in red to remind myself to, number one, get it together. I do not need to be spending money that I don't have. And so basically I'm hoping that this is a good reminder to myself to not let this happen again. I wrote this Roblox game. I guess I was kind of following along with the theme of red, but this really is not a debt, not terribly. It was $9.99, and my daughter already gave me $5 for it, and so I have to cover the $4.99. All right, so the same day we were just on a roll here with spending money, August 16th, we went and got an oil change. And this oil change was the most expensive oil change I have paid for to date. I've never spent this much money. So it ended up being $119.12. It was not, this was not the price of the oil change, but basically I paid an additional $10 to make sure my coolant was topped off. And then I guess my car needed an additional quart of oil or something like that, so then I ended up paying extra for that. So anyway, total was $119.12. Then I purchased an Etsy challenge on August 17th for $1.29. I had a couple prescriptions that I needed to pick up for $6. And then now here we are on the 18th, and I did run to Safeway and grabbed a couple snacks for this weekend. That was $39.54. And I will go ahead and upload $20 into the laundry app. And so I'm just going to go ahead and pay that. So this is what we're looking, this is what it's looking like for the last week. I went ahead and took the liberty of adding my totals already. I think I have everything. So even though I'm not paying for food right now because I don't have an envelope really, I have an envelope for food, but there's no money in it basically. So what my process is so far is any miscellaneous or any additional unbudgeted expenses will be pulled out of my next check to cover this balance by August 31st. So I'm going to go ahead and pull from the envelopes that I have to cover so far for this. And so I'll just keep this on the side and work through the envelopes and see where we're at. Okay, I'm going to start in my Mo term, and I will go ahead and grab $60 out. Actually, gas was $60.60, but I'm just gonna roll it over to 61. And I have 20, 40, 60, and I don't have any change in this envelope, but I do have $1 in my other sinking fund envelope, and I will grab that in just a second. While we're in the Mo term, I will go ahead and grab $20 from my laundry fund. 10, 20, 30, so we're back to $30 in laundry, which is perfect. All right, so literally have my last dollar in my gas envelope here, so I'll put that here. Oh, and this is $1, $2, $3, $4, $5 that was sitting here to start, and this was the $5 my daughter gave me for Roblox. Okay, so we will go ahead and check off laundry, and we will check off gas. All right, so next we're gonna go down, and this one hurts, all right, because I had just gotten up to $200 in my car care envelope, and now I have to pull $134.12 for car maintenance, all because of this oil change. So let's go ahead and pull 135. So 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 10, 20, 30, 5. So let's count again just to be sure. We've got 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 10, 20, 30, 5. Okay, so that is correct. $135. Now let's see what the damage is here. So leftover in car maintenance, we have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, $65. Oh man. So I will definitely be trying to bulk this up from here on out. So I'll mark that off of our list. Here for household and my list, we need $39.99. So I will go ahead and pull $40. Oh, that leaves us $2 in household. And there was a couple of things that I forgot to write on this list, which is the $9.99 for the Apple Music. So $9.99, and then the other is the prescription, which is gonna take my last $6. So subscriptions, my last 10. I really need to start bulking this up because I've really been letting my credit card pay this for me and not even making the payment back to it for the last few months. Not this new credit card that I'm working with, but one of my previous credit cards. And so I really need to jump back on and start taking care of business because I have quite a few subscriptions that are coming out. And the only reason why I realized that the Apple Music was coming out is because anything Apple you have, they're charging your credit card. So since I have an Apple credit card, that $9.99 charge came through, and I'm like, what? Where is this coming from? When I didn't even realize I've been being charged for it, when I haven't even been using the Apple Music for the last couple of months. So I could have been saving myself money and not wasting my space on my credit card, but I haven't even been paying attention. So I need to pay attention to my subscriptions. And I know I have Netflix, I know I'm paying for YouTube, and so I really just need to focus on my subscriptions. That way I can realize what I need to stuff in that envelope. So health, we need $6, and that's all that we have here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and that's for our prescriptions that we got. So we can mark off household, we can mark off Apple, and we can mark off subscriptions. Last but not least, we can go back over to my kids binder, and we're gonna take, I'm just gonna see if we have $11 in here. I'm just gonna take it out of the kids clothes fund. And we do. So I'm gonna take 2 5s and a 1 and call it good for now. So we have 5, 10, 11. All right. So you really, really, really have to be disciplined when you are using this method. I feel like I have been using the cash stuffing method for this entire year so far, so 8 months. And 8 months cash stuffing, I thought that I would have a little bit more discipline being able to use my credit card and turn around and pay it right back. And although I will say I have been doing great, this is the 3rd time that I have pulled from my envelopes to make a really, really big lump sum payment. But this is my first hiccup, and I used it for the couple of miscellaneous because I didn't want to be charged late fees for that Klarna, and then I had that debt payment of $25. And so yeah, now we have an extra $107.81 on top of some other some other expenses from the last 2 times that I've pulled. So it's starting to add up a little bit when it was only supposed to be around $120 that I needed to save, or somewhere around there. And now it's probably into the $200 that I'm going to have to pull and pay to the credit card, because that's all the money that I've been using on the credit card that I did not have in my envelopes. So this is a really, really, really good lesson for me. And I know now that I just need to buckle down a little bit more and make sure I am not swiping that card unless I'm going to turn right back around and either take it from my envelopes, or I'm going to have to just pull it straight from my paycheck, which sucks. Nobody wants to turn around and pay all that money when I want to be stuffing my envelopes. So anyway, let me not get on a rampage about this. Let's go ahead and count how much we're going to be paying to my credit card. So we've got 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40. So 140, 150, 160, 170, 180, 190, 200, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. So 260, 275. All right, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88. So $288 will be going back to the bank so I can make a payment to my credit cards. So $288, and then now I can make myself a note on my daily expense tracker, and I'll go ahead and put the date for tomorrow. So 8/19 paid $288, and yeah, so this is the third time I have unstuffed my envelope so I can make a payment back to my credit card, and I'm really enjoying it. I really enjoy it. I love it. So far I have almost, which I thought it would be a lot more by now, but that's okay. I'm happy with whatever, because if you think about it, it's free money. So far, since I've used my credit card, which I want to say it's been over a month now that I've had it, but so far I have $22 in cash back rewards, and I was going back and forth on what I want to do with that money, and I definitely think I will stuff it in my emergency fund, because I'm working really hard to, number one, I want to get a month ahead, but after we reach that goal, I want to continue stuffing so I can be 3 to 6 months ahead in all my expenses. So I will keep on saving for that, and I'm just going to put tomorrow's date in anticipation if I do use anything. But now I know why people focus on their no-spend days, because I feel like I've been spending a lot of money. But I will say, if you guys haven't noticed, I have not used my credit card on a lot of fast food this time, so that is a plus. You guys, I hope you enjoyed my video, watching me pay my credit card back and seeing what I've been spending my money on. And I hope to see you guys soon, which you will. I've got another video coming up, going in a little bit more detail of my month ahead, so that's going to be fun. But I look forward to seeing you guys next time. Thank you so much for stopping by, and I will see you later. Bye.